Hello. Hey, it is the one and only Ronan the Traveler. Man, I want to give a shout to almost 13,000 of you guys who have been rocking out with the channel. Man, I talk to you guys every day. Do you know how good it feels to hear you guys getting off that couch, coming having a good reset? And man, this means everything to me, because I know you was sitting in that couch by yourself or with Big Shirley saying that Key Sweat, don't stop your love. So I'm happy to see you guys doing this, man. So this question comes from a brother named Divine. Divine said, man, I appreciate you, Ronan. I just left Sosua for the Super Bowl weekend. I had a blast, met many different women, but one woman I really liked. She worked at one of the bars. Are the bar girls the same as the mango? Because I don't want to get played. What do you think? Brother, Divine, call you Divine. Hey, look, let me tell you something, Divine. You can get caught the hell up. Just enjoy your turn. I made a video about me meeting a chick worked at a little bar, a little restaurant before. Found out she had a husband. I'm gonna give you another story time about a chick I met. Her name was Gianni. Gianni was a chick. She worked on the beach, and I'm gonna give you a story about it. Man, this story is crazy. She was a super soaker, if you know what I mean. So let's get into it, man. I tell you, brothers, enjoy your term. And now look, Sosua is definitely needed, man. You can have a good time. I mean, it's a great thing. I remember a while back, man, when I couldn't travel. I had child support on my head. I remember watching Telling Me Dreams. I remember watching MAD Experience. Man, Marcus had dropped a video about Sosua. I wanted to go better than anything. And I'm telling you, man. So I know the feeling, man. And shout out to Brother Marcus, man. Go subscribe to that brother channel. Go subscribe to Taylor Made. So, man, look, let me tell you, man, don't trust these chicks on the strip, man. Don't trust them chicks. I don't care how you feel. Don't trust them. So let's get into the story time. So look, one of my boys that just got back from Cuba, military brother, had them cigar. Me and him was walking on the beach, and you know how these girls that they got these girls that sit in front of the little booths, all the booths numbered, and they trying to flag you into them. And I see Gianni, and Gianni. She is looking good. She had on a red shirt and black tights. Me and my boy see her the first time. He like, man, you know her? I said, nah, man, I never seen her before. But she grabbed my hand and she's pulling me into their little stall. So he come with, he said, man, we can sit here. So we sit there. There's another girl working there too. So my boy, automatically, he's a perfect wingman. While I'm talking to her, he talked to the other one. And man, we're taking shots, smoking. They're taking shots with us, smoking the cigars with us. And man, these girls know what we want, man. That's how they get us caught up, man. Because a lot of us do a lot of pillow talking. We tell women what we want, and a smart, a predator knows their prey. Put it like that. So these women know how to react to us. So we sit there, man, for hours and hours and hours. So I finally tell her, man, look, let's go out. Let's go have some fun tonight. Let's do something. And she was like, no. So I'm thinking Gianni shot me down. But what she says is this. I'm telling you, man, they know how to give you that honey to your ear. So Shorty says, listen, I would much rather come to the place with you, come to your house, and I will cook for you. We don't have to go anywhere. I'm like, oh, yeah, bet, that's cool. I'm looking at them cakes on her, so I'm like, all right, that's good. And she does. Later on that night, she arrived on the motor concho. Man, she ended up texting me. I go pay the motor, because you got to pay. Look, let me tell you something, man. Anyone that want to come and see you you're going to be paying for it. I'm just letting you know up front. You're going to pay for it. A lot of you cheap dudes, man, that you don't want to spend no money, just stay in the United States. You can sit there and look at yourself in the mirror. I'm going to tell you now, you're going to be paying little things, man. It's just chump change, but some of you dudes are so cheap, you don't even want to do that. So I paid her motor concho and she come in. And look, I'm staying at a place right on side of the Super Polar. Me and her go walk Super Polar. Man, we get some steaks, we get some stuff. And the girl cook them plantain steaks. She go right in there, start cooking while I'm drinking whiskey, smoking my cigar. And while she's cooking, she will come sit on my lap. And I'm peeling the cakes. And I'm like, man, see, this is how, remember, this is how they get you. Enjoy your turn. They bait you in. And you know what? What's wrong with it, man? It really, when you think about it on a deeper level, a lot of men are sitting there lonely. What is it for you to have a woman, 27 years old, fine brick house, come and spend time with you, even if it's not real? I mean, it's okay. You don't know if nothing's real with any woman. That's how I look at it. It's okay. I can care less. But I'm rubbing on them cakes, having a good time with her. And after she cooked, man, we eat, then we sit there and drink, and she put on music. And man, you know how these nights go, man. We're having a just good time. She give me a good massage. And man, let me tell you, I don't know how many of you brothers know what, let me tell you, man, look this up. This is some real player stuff. Kunyaza. This is an African word, kunyaza. Man, look that up, man. It's Kunyaza. Look this up, this player stuff. So when she's in the bed, man, I take her clothes off of her, lay in the bed, and the girl, man, her body is flawless. I'm talking about flawless. So I start rubbing the pudding. Let me tell you about super. So I'm rubbing it, and she starts to, and man, that Spanish accent, oh Lord, that Spanish accent will break a man big as Shaq down to his knees. So she starts saying, no, I'm rubbing it. And it's part of that technique. And man, that super soaker shoots off and hits me in my damn face. He hit me in my face, so I tried to avoid it and try to jump out of the way. But it hit me in my face. Some of that juice went on my nose. I fall on the floors. I get up, run to the bathroom, and I grab a towel, try to wipe my face. And I put the towel underneath her. And the whole time she's shivering in there, saying, "I pop." And you try this technique, man, woman will be forever linked to you. I guarantee you that stuff, man. So after that, man, we wrestle. I'm wrestling in the pudding. It was a wonderful night. And the next day she get up and go to work, and we rinse and repeat the whole weekend. But then here's the funny thing. Whenever she would go back to Santiago, I wouldn't hear from her at all. I can text, I wouldn't hear nothing, whatever. At the time, I'm living in like Santo Domingo, and I was coming to Sosua on the weekend. I get on the chilling circuit. You know, I tell you, riding that Caribbean tourist buses, the chilling circuit, ride back and forth. I would only hear from her on the weekend, and eventually, we would hook up on the weekends, and I would talk to her. And I'm not stupid. I'm like, well, damn, she must have a husband, so I gotta leave her alone. So I eventually pull away from her, and over a year passes by. I don't talk to her no more. By this time, I'm in a full-fledged relationship with the chick in Santo Domingo. And let me tell you something. One of my girl's relatives is getting a christened, and so we go to this church, and this is when I see her again. One of my old lady's family members is getting christened, and I look at the church at the church choir, and she's in the church choir singing, and I look at her, and she look at me, and I'm like, bro, man, this chick had a whole family too. Like, she had a whole husband. She had a husband and 3 kids. And I end up talking to her after the church service. We walked past each other, and I kid you not, she grabbed my finger. Like, she grabbed She had on a choir robe. She grabbed my finger while she was walking. And I kept going. But when me and the old lady was going home, she started like WhatsApping me like crazy. And I act like I was taking out the trash. And I call her up. I'm like, hey, what? Let me know what's going on with you. And she was like, you see my life. She said, they start hitting you with the sob story, man. They hit you play the violin music. She's like, my husband, he wasn't working at the time and this and that. I'm like, look, I don't judge you. She said, now I'm in church. I'm trying to be a better person. But she tells me, I think about you every day and what we experienced. She's like, I have never experienced, no man has ever made me do that. She said, you just tell me the word, I will leave him today, but you had to take care of me and my kids. I said, nah, that's good. That's okay. And let me tell you, man, to this day, she calls me at least once a month and to check on me. And she tells me the same thing. She never experienced that before, man. I'm telling you guys, look that up. And here's why I tell you, don't trust these chicks, man. A lot of these chicks a lot of these women, man, they got husbands, they got other things, and they come, let me tell you, a lot of the women are Sosua, not from Sosua, they come from the surrounding areas. So protect yourself, and they know what you want, man. Now, I had a good time with it. Man, I've had so much fun with these women, but I learned to enjoy my term. Now I'm in a more serious relationship, but I still enjoy my term. Even with that, when I get out, I turn to the wolf. I'm going to hit stuff. But my job now is to be a representative, letting the brothers know to come have their fun. Man, this life is great. Like, we live a great life. All the brothers, man, we're winning. I tell men, do what you want to do because they're going to complain anyway. This is my only gripe with a lot of dudes in the travel community. They try to appease these women. First, if you date a white woman, they got a problem. You date anybody, they got a problem. Man. Do what works for you, but don't trust these chicks. And that's just what it is. Have a good time and eventually learn the culture. Let me say this, man, before I leave. I got homies that live in the DR. The reason they have so many problems with women and they complain and they're like, first of all, you complain about a place and you don't really like it, go somewhere else. But they live in an expat lifestyle. They have never interwoven themselves with the culture. I know dudes been in Dominican Republic for years and years. They can't even speak a lick of Spanish, man. So your problems are your own. Like, you got to dive into any culture right now. If I know I'm going to move to Nigeria, and whatever ethnic area I'm gonna be in, I'm gonna learn to speak that. Like, that's just me. If I'm going to Brazil, I'm gonna learn Portuguese. I'm not gonna sit in Brazil or anywhere for years and years and can't speak the language and wonder why I'm having a hard time with relationships. So that's just me. I don't tell people what to do. But if you're gonna do something, man, do it with all your might. So, man, look, any of you brothers that want to learn some things with traveling, join the Blue Book Passport cartel. Things will be okay for you, man. It is the Barbara Shop, man. So, man, I'm out, man. Peace out to all you guys.